What's up, fellow Facebookers? So, guess what? The ashtray was returned to where it belongs. It turns out that I was right. One of my upstairs neighbors had jacked it and made a post about it on Reddit. But the ashtray has been returned right where it's supposed to be. Well, I got the ashtray back. That's what's good. Whoever took it, I guess, decided to quit being immature. Because I guarantee you, if the ashtray hadn't been returned by tomorrow evening, I would have gone to the cops the next day. There would have been a full-on investigation. And I think the person realized that, and they were like, I don't care if it's $5 or $30. Stealing is stealing, period. I am too, Janelle Niece. I am too. I've been living in these apartments for years, and I try to be a good tenant. My landlord can't afford to shell out money for ashtrays like that because this is an old building, and old buildings cost money. So it was a kind gesture on my part. I was like, hey, yeah, I think one of my neighbors might have taken it for a couple days, and then I don't even know what the point of that is. Like, it's stupid. So I reckon when my other neighbors heard me bitching about it earlier, they're like, okay, we're going to do something about this. And they took care of it. Right now I'm uploading a video where I unboxed some fan mail, and I had some delicious, hot wings from Domino's. So stick around for that video. I'm glad I got my ashtray back. It's not just my ashtray, it's the apartment complex's ashtray, I bought that for the tenants to use if they're smoking outside, so that way they're not flipping their cigarette butts all over the ground. Because that's just the kind of person I am, Facebook. I seriously thought it might have been one of my trolls here in town, but come to find out, one of my upstairs neighbors. And it's like, okay, it's like I said, if you have a problem with me, then come talk to me like an adult, I think what happened is some dickhead threw it away, and then one of my neighbors dug it out of the trash and then kept it in his or her apartment for a couple of days, and then they returned it. So this is most peculiar. Where is my necklace? Oh, typical. My skull necklace. I know I had it sitting here somewhere. Hopefully it didn't fall in here. Did my necklace fall in here? I certainly hope not. Nope. No. No, I'm not even shitting you, dude. One of my neighbors has a Reddit account, and they posted on the KingCobraJFS subreddits. Like, oh, I live in the same building with this loser or some shit like that, you know? It's just like, okay, screw you. What the hell did I do with it, man? So, yeah, I'm glad the ashtray got returned to me, Facebook. I really, truly am. Oh, there's my necklace. And it came loose from the clasp. I'm about to make a video for YouTube as well and just be like, so it's like, okay, you weren't just stealing from me. You were stealing from this whole apartment complex, dude. I see what happened, YouTube and Facebook, is I didn't flip out about it. I didn't get angry. I didn't get upset. None of that. I stayed calm. I didn't lose my temper like I normally do. You know, I got a nasty temper. I'll be the first to admit it. I stayed calm and I said, this will get resolved one way or another. And it did. Now, quite frankly, YouTube and Facebook and social media, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of putting up with people's crap. You know? I don't steal. I don't go out of my way to harass people. You know? So what gives them the right to do it to me? I do believe the golden rule, YouTube and Facebook, is treat others the way you want to be treated. You know, it's the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You know, I got a couple neighbors who smoke, and believe me, that ashtray is a nice addition to keeping things a little bit cleaned up around here. Now, when I get some money, I want to order one for the front, and then we'll have one on both sides. Huh? Now look at that, YouTube. I done fixed my necklace. Sure did. It broke this morning when I took a power nap. However, I do believe I just fixed it. Yep. I mean, I'm sure the neighbor who stole it, they probably saw the nasty comments I got on my subreddit. You know, they were probably reading them going, you know what? This is fucking stupid. All these assholes fuck with Cobra, and what am I doing except making it worse? And people are calling me a piece of shit because my friend Ellen, she made her donation goal for that dog charity. We literally saved 85 dogs with all that money. But because Ellen reached her donation goal before excuse me. Ellen reached her donation goal before I got the money into my bank account. So I kept some of the money, yes, but I donated a good portion of it to Ellen's fundraiser. And I plan on donating another $30 to that same dog charity because that's awesome. You know? But people are calling me a scumbag and a piece of shit because of what I did there. And I'm like, first of all, dick lick. See, like I'll use that. First of all, dick lick. She already met her donation goal. Second of all, that made her happy, you know? We made Ellen happy and we saved some dogs' lives. That's all that matters, you know? I kind of feel like people are just so quick to comment and judge me. They don't even give me a chance, dude. Yeah. I might run to the CY liquor store and grab me a couple beers and go hang out with some friends, to be quite honest. I'll make a quick video for YouTube and then, yeah. See, I'm a lot smarter than people give me credit for. When someone comments on the subreddit page, found this in the trash, and I see pictures of the wood floor underneath, I put two and two together. I'm like, I bet you it was one of my upstairs neighbors that took it. Because I've seen some of the apartments on the upstairs. They have wooden floors. So I put two and two together, and I'm like, hey, how much do you want to bet? I'll make a quick video for YouTube, and then we'll end the Facebook live stream. What is up, fellow YouTubers? It is your sexy goth bad boy, KingCobraJFS, Casper's favorite autistic, back at you with another video. Guess what, YouTube? My ashtray was returned. It's now back where it should be. Turns out one of my neighbors took it. And, well, I was prepared to make an investigation out of it. But it looks like my neighbor decided to quit being a jack-off and put it back outside. It didn't get fucked with or anything, so that's good. I was reading some of the comments on the subreddit page. I'm like, who the fuck steals an ashtray and then posts a picture about it on social media? Really, I mean, it's stupid. You know, and you didn't just steal from me, you stole from this apartment complex. Okay, YouTube? I got that ashtray for everyone in this apartment complex to use. If they go outside to have a smoke, it's better than flicking it all over the ground. You know? So I'm glad I got the ashtray back. Now, can we please be mature adults about this? Like, if you have a personal problem with me, if you don't like me, then come talk to me, dude. We can sort this out like mature adults. We can have a conversation. You know, there's no need to be a dick. I'm sorry, but it's 2020 and I've been getting fucked with my entire life. And quite frankly, I've had enough. I've had enough. And anybody who's been fucked with as much as I have would say the exact same thing. One of the comments I got on the KingCobraJFS subreddit, people were calling me a huge baby. Oh, Josh is overreacting. It's just an ashtray. Okay, dipshits. If you lived in an apartment complex and you paid for it out of your own pocket to make lives a little bit easier for everyone else, you know, to make things cleaner around your apartment complex, if you spent your own hard-earned money out of your own fucking pocket to do that, and someone was fucking with you, you wouldn't like it either. These people are so quick to judge me for reacting the way I do. And it's like, well, if you received the level of harassment I received, you wouldn't like it one stinking bit. So thank you to my neighbors who helped me get the ashtray back. I'm sure they might have seen me walking in the hallway bitching to myself. I appreciate that. If any of my neighbors helped get the ashtray back, I appreciate it. And to the neighbor who stole it, okay, I'm not going to hold a grudge. Just don't do it again, you know? I take pride. I take pride in where I live. Some people have even gone so far as to call my apartment shitty and small, but I'm like, at least I have a roof over my head. And for that, I'm grateful. I love my apartment and I love living in this apartment complex, you know? And there's no reason to have cigarette butts flicked all over the ground. It's just not necessary. It's trashy. It's disgusting, you know? So when I get some more money, I'm going to order another one for out front. And that way, both sides have an ashtray. I like the color of ashtray that I picked out, too. It complements the color of the building. Yeah. Like, I look out for my neighbors, and You know, if they ask me for help, I help them. You know, like this one time I had this broken TV sitting in my apartment and I needed help carrying it out. So my buddy Fred helped me carry it to the dumpster outside, you know? And that's the way neighbors should be. You help them, they help you, you know? Especially if you're living in an apartment complex. If you live in an apartment complex, it makes everyone's life a little bit easier. It's called being neighborly. Yeah. Case in point, when I got a bunch of tactical soap, oh, I was handing out bars to my neighbors left and right. I'm like, bro, bro. Yeah. Not trying to talk smack, but some of my neighbors are a little bit older, so the whole concept of tactical soap is like, man, where was this shit when I was younger, you know? Yeah. Like straight up, if I had toilet paper, which I do, I got enough to get me through until I get more. But if I had a bunch of toilet paper and one of my neighbors, QuickTime Player was freezing up there. Come on. There it goes. If I had a bunch of toilet paper stacked on me and one of my neighbors was out of toilet paper, and they, hey man, you got some spare TP? I'd give them a couple rolls. I know the struggle. It sucks, you know? If I had beer in my fridge and one of my neighbors said, hey man, I'm having a bad day, you got a beer? Sure do, man. Come on over and talk about it. You know? Or like, hey, one of my neighbors wants a cigarette. Like, hey man, you got a cigarette? Sure do, if I got a pack. You know? Now, wouldn't it be nice, YouTube, if the whole goddamn world worked like that? I'm serious. Like, if everyone made an effort to help each other instead of, you know, instead of the world fighting over oil, why not share it? I don't see the need, like, you know, I'm getting laugh reacts on Facebook for this, but I'm serious. Social media, I'm serious. Why are we fighting over oil? We should be sharing it. People called me delusional for what I say, but I'm like, it's kind of a coincidence, isn't it? I make a video bitching about the Iranian conflict, and that video I made was fucking awesome. You know, I examined both sides of that argument pretty well. And after making that video, a couple of days later, President Trump was like, I'm not going to start this conflict. That's too much of a coincidence, dude. I'm sorry, but, you know, people think I'm so delusional and so stupid, and I really think it's insulting, to be quite honest. you know. And really, it's not that difficult. I did get a sweet care package from Joshua Lawyer. I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you. I unboxed it when I did my food review, which that's being uploaded to YouTube right now. I did a review on Domino's habanero mango hot wings, and I ate 14 of them in one sitting, and I'm actually full right now. So, also, I got sent some Nugenics. Someone sent me a bunch of Nugenics for free, and I'm like, huh, okay then. Because when I requested a free sample, they sent me an actual order and charged my card for it, and I'm like, okay, that's a little fucked. So maybe they sent me a free sample. Maybe they sent me a bunch of free, a brand new free case just for the little mix-up. I mean, I don't really need Nugenics, but I'll drink it. You know, waste not, want not. Ooh. Like, this would be a product I would recommend for my dad, to be quite honest, because my dad's 50. Like, no offense to my dad or nothing, but yeah. Which, oh yeah, I got my dad a bar of tactical soap for Christmas. That's most definitely what's up. I had the box there, right there, and I'm like, go ahead and pick a bar. And then my dad says to my stepmom, which one do you think smells the best? And she picked one, and that's the one he wore. I'm like, that's what's up, dude. Tactical soap is designed to make you smell irresistible for the ladies. And not only that, Facebook and YouTube, but oh, guess what? I got my grandparents and great-grandparents a bar of that tactical soap. Yeah, buddy. I was not able to go to Cheyenne for the holidays to visit my family because I had to stay here and work on my wands kind of deal. And yep, I gave away a bunch of tactical soap as Christmas gifts for my older relatives who are married. Which, yeah. Show that logo. It's the same flavor that I got last time. I didn't order this again. I guess they just sent me some more for free. Cool. Tactical soap can be used as a marital aid. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Put it to you this way, Facebook. When you got your grandmother looking at her husband, your grandfather, like, hey, you smell good. You know, that's what I'm saying, buddy. Yeah. I don't care who you are, YouTube. That's just badass. Yeah. I'm like an unlicensed marriage counselor. I'll tell you what. It's all right. It tastes kind of medicine-y, but it boosts your GH levels. So, oh. Oof. I think I'll give these to my dad if he wants some, honestly, because I really don't need new Genix. I'm 28 going on 29. My GH levels are boosted plenty. But and if my dad doesn't want them, then I'll give them to someone else or drink them. It don't matter. Yeah. Oh, and speaking of my dad, I overdrew my account a couple times, and when my dad was talking to me about it, he's like, Josh, I'm going to have to take your card. And instead of arguing with my dad about the issue, I tried something different. I said, okay, you can have my card. I don't want to fight about it. And I can tell you one thing, that's not what he was expecting. He was expecting his obnoxious black sheep of a son, his obnoxious autistic black sheep of a son, to fight with him about it. He was not expecting me to be like, okay, whatever, man. And then it worked, because instead of fighting about the issue, we resolved it. And here's the thing of it, social media, in all honesty. When my account runs dry, I do everything I can to put money back into it. Whether it's selling my merchandise, making YouTube videos, making wands, you know. Katie says, what have I missed? Well, I got the ashtray back. One of my upstairs neighbors jacked it and kept it in their apartment for a couple days for some ungodly reason. Maybe they were reading the shitty comments people were making about it on my subreddit, and they thought, you know what? This dude gets fucked with enough. But right now, I have my glow-in-the-dark wand that I'm painting for Etsy. And this way looks a lot better. First time I tried making it, I tried spray painting it glow-in-the-dark first and then with green paint to see if the glow-in-the-dark stripes would show up. They didn't. So instead, I painted it green first and then wrapped some string around it, painted it glow-in-the-dark, and then I unwrapped it. And it looks cool, dude. When it glows in the dark, it'll have those lines in the pattern, which is what I was going for. So my friend Ellen gave me the idea too. She was like, you could try wrapping string around the wands and painting them different colors. You can charge more for the paint job. And I'm like, that's a good idea. I'll have to try that. And then Ellen gave me some hemp string. And I tried the idea, and it looks cool, dude. Yeah. Ellen made a fair point, too. She's like, it's 2020. You got to come up with new designs, you know, because people are going to get bored of the same old, same old. And she's right. That is a fair point. You know, the best part of it is, too, not only did we raise 85 dogs, like straight up, we raised money for 85 plus dogs. Through my hog dancing for the old dogs on YouTube with my cock holster underwear, dancing around in my cock holster underwear, playing guitar and lifting weights and all that. It worked because we got the money, and 85 plus dogs have been rescued as a result. And that's all that matters. We made Ellen happy and we saved 85 dogs. Which that makes me feel good, dude. I've been in a really good mood ever since I found that out. You know? Like, oh hey, we can actually use social media to do a good thing for a change. Of course, I don't know. I might just stay at home and chill for a bit. Like, I could go for a beer, but I really don't need one. You know? Like, don't get me wrong, social media. I love to drink. Oh, that just looks fucking cool. I love to drink, but I don't have to drink every night, you know? Oh, dude. I left the light on for just a little bit, and ooh-wee, that glow-in-the-dark wand looks fucking sick, dude. Is the paint done drying on the blade? Yes, it is. Check this out. Like, you look closely at it, you can see the different lines and stuff. That looks cool, dude. I fucking dig it. All right, let's add some glow-in-the-dark spray paint to the handle, let it dry, and then tomorrow we'll get... Well, I gotta get 3 cans of spray paint anyways. That's why I'm not rushing out to buy a beer, because I still need 3 more cans of spray paint to finish these last 2 wands. I'm gonna make a red one and a purple one. Now, if I have a little bit of money left after I get the spray paint for my wands, then yes, I'll get a beer. But my business priorities have got to come first. So let the paint on the handle dry. Hit it with another coat of glow-in-the-dark spray paint. Let it dry. Yes, sir. I mean, I try to be a good neighbor, you know? I really do. Like when I'm painting my wands, one at a time, so the smell doesn't get overpowering. I gotta say, YouTube, these wands are looking sweet. The paint jobs on them are something new that people have never really seen me do on Etsy before, but as an example, take a look at this one. This yellow and black one that I made. I mean, that's just cool. I don't care who you are. So thank you, Ellen, for the idea. These actually look really sick. Fuck. I tried breaking it. Look how solid that is. I pushed all my muscle into that, and it would not break. Which, that's exactly what I look for in my wands. After I get done carving them and painting them, before I add the handles to them and everything, you know. That's why while I'm making the wands, I'll test them out periodically as I'm going through and making them, just to make sure they pass the quality check, you know. It could have been a neighbor, it could have been a troll. Honestly, at this point, I don't know who took the ashtray, but whoever it was that took the ashtray, they came to their good senses and they returned it. Ooh, YouTube. After drinking that new Genix, man, yeah. I don't know. It feels like I drank an energy drink, but I don't have the shakes. Weird, but true. You know, I feel a boost of energy, man. I'm feeling good right now, dude. Free advertisement, baby. New Genix is not something I personally need because my GH levels are just fine. I'm a young buck. However, I tried it because I saw the commercial and the curiosity, and you know. But anyways, tubes. Thanks for watching the video. This night video, and I'll catch you later. That's what's up, Facebook. That makes me happy. Ooh, it's almost 10 o'clock on a weekday. Getting ready to pass out for the evening because, you know, it's noise curfew. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing, I'll put it in the chat real quick. Let's see. Teespring. This Cobra shirt that I designed is quite literally my most popular design. These are the Gothic King Cobra t-shirts, and I think they look cool, man. I do. And this shirt took forever to design. So if you like the shirt that I'm wearing right now and you want to get a hold of one, here's the link for it. Booyah. I offer them in women's shirts, men's shirts, unisex shirts, unisex sweatshirts. Yeah. I ordered a sweatshirt for some friends of mine, and yeah, The person I ordered the sweatshirt for really likes it. Just say that. Yeah. Just say that. Yeah. Which, that kind of makes me feel good knowing that the effort I put into making people happy pays off because, people appreciate it. But, it doesn't matter who it was. It doesn't matter who it was. When I took the sweatshirt out, I'm like, dude, this shit looks good. They did a nice job printing it. Excuse me. So I'm glad I got the ashtray back. Now hopefully people can stop fucking with it. Because really, I bought that ashtray for this entire apartment complex to use. I've been living in these apartments for years, and I like doing my part to help out the local community in my area, Anyways, Facebook. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you later. And thank you for buying the merchandise, too. That really helps.